Alrighty guys, welcome back here to another live stream here for today. I hope everyone is having a amazing day here for this Tuesday. We got a lot of severe weather that is starting to kick off here, and including a really nasty severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for portions here of basically central North Carolina. We are actually seeing a warning now for 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible just shyly to the north of Raleigh. Sorry, not Raleigh, sorry. Anyways, but we also have, like I said, these areas include like Youngsville, should keep an eye out there for it, Wake Forest, Rollsville, let's see here, areas towards like Franklinton, should keep an eye out there for this. Yeah, very, very nasty storm is ongoing. Like I said, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is a possibility here. Look at this, actually just coming from this, look at that, 72-mile-per-hour winds measured on roof of Duke Hospital helipad, AWOS station. So weather station detected 72-mile-per-hour winds out there towards Durham. We need to look out there for. Let's see, we got a lot of reports before this storm as well from numerous trees down, including a tree down on top of an apartment building. No injuries as of now, thankfully. But regardless, yeah, the airport radar here, TRDU, right here between like areas just south of Creedmoor, is experiencing some really, really strong winds out there. Kind of seems like the region there towards the Glen Forest, Falls Lake region should definitely watch out there for this because, like I said, you know, according to radar, this thing is definitely packing a punch considering we already did see 72-mile-per-hour winds. That was literally right off the bat just confirmed. Anyways, but yeah, so that's the storm that's popping up. We have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings across the southeast. We need to be monitoring here as, like I said, obviously damaging winds is expected. Large hail and a few tornadoes can't be ruled out. And look at this, y'all. A little bit ago, we actually had reports of 1.75 inch. That's why I was telling you guys earlier, you know, what the hail size is. It should remain between 1 and 2 inches in diameter. We actually already have golf ball size hail reported here. Which is actually really crazy, that we definitely need to be watching out here for. Let's see here. What's up, Terry? Hope you're doing good. What's up, everybody? Like I said, sorry I cannot really do a good welcome right now. It's just a lot of stuff is, a lot of crazy stuff is popping off right now here. Let's see here. TRG says citywide power outages in Lucky's area. Hopefully he's safe there. Let's see. Proxy with a $35 super chat. Thank you so much for saying time for weather tracking with amazing Andrew. Hi, mods and everyone. What's up, Proxy? Hope you're doing good out there. But like I said, everybody, please, please, please make sure y'all are very careful with this storm here because this thing is definitely a really nasty storm heading there towards Franklinton, North Carolina, Youngsville. We also have Wake Forest and Rollsville included here. Once again, destructive winds up to 80 miles per hour is expected here, as well as quarter-size hail. Once again, there already has been reports of really strong winds on this storm in particularly. But yeah, so definitely got to watch out for it. Once again, Proxy, thank you so much for the $35 super chat. Greatly appreciated of you. Thank you so much, Proxy. We love you. Let's see here. But yeah, so guys, seriously, you want to watch out for this one. Whenever it comes to, let's see here, also to North Carolina here, we're actually going to drop a little bit to the south here. Whoa, wait a minute. What did I just see there? What's going on here? 76 knots? What? KCA radar is... There's a mesonet that's reporting 80... Or say 76 knot. Wait a minute. What? How fast is this? Holy cow. If this verifies, that's an 87 mile per hour wind speed. If that verifies, that will be a 87 mile an hour winds there near Springdale. I don't know if that's true or not. Let's see. The warning is in place for 70 mile an hour wind gusts here. Holy cow. Okay, yeah, let's hope that doesn't... I hope that's a I hope that's just a bad calibration there. Because, shoot, if that's the case, dude, that would be an 87 mile an hour wind gust there. Wow. Okay, let's see. We're going to hop back up north a little bit, y'all. Yeah, once again, we're actually seeing a pretty gnarly storm popping off here. Once again, across portions of, like, let's see here, Creedmoor area. Definitely is really a punching, or packing a punch here for sure. Look at this. Chapel Hill reporting 63 knots. Which is 72 miles an hour. Dude, these winds here, these damaging winds are crazy. Let's see, what is the decape out there? That's what I want to know, actually. Yeah, regardless, guys, if you're in North Carolina, these storms are starting to produce some serious downbursts. Some serious problems regarding damaging winds. I see exactly why. Your downdraft energy is very strong up across northeastern North Carolina. That's why we're getting such strong wind gusts out there. These storms are in a big pocket of downdraft energy, which that is going to create them to be very destructive regarding winds. Yeah, you can see this whole long line extending here. Once again, this is in North Carolina, just shyly north of Raleigh. There's Raleigh, North Carolina, right there to the north. These winds are right here towards like Wake Forest, Youngsville, Franklinton. They're going to be here very soon. See Nausea as well. We have Rollsville, Lassiter, I think it is Lassiter. Definitely got to watch out for those regions. But like I said, as of now, we have a confirmed report here of 72 mile per hour winds reported on top of a roof of a hospital out there by Durham, on just west here, shyly west here of Durham here. But yeah, 72 mile an hour winds. Plus, like I said, previous reports of this storm definitely doing a lot of wind damage is a little concerning. But like I said, oh, there it is, 87 mile an hour winds. It verified. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, it verified. Let's see. I was right. I caught that before the report came out. Look at that. 87 mile an hour wind gusts reported here at the Columbia Metro Airport here. Official National Weather Service observation. Wow, dude. And let's see. The warning's only for 70 mile an hour winds. They definitely got to upgrade that. That's in central South Carolina too. 87 mile an hour winds. That's like almost category 2 strength, I believe. That is, yeah, that's right there by Columbia, South Carolina. So definitely got to watch out for that. That's for sure. They might change the warning to 90 mile an hour. Probably. It needs to be. Because, like I said, we literally just got that wind report here of, like I said, nearly 90 mile an hour winds was just reported here. Holy cow. Dude. Yeah, this is a bit nasty. Let's see. When is the new... Okay, yeah. Personally, I think we need like a significant risk for winds down here in North Carolina. I mean, South Carolina here only has a 5% chance for damaging wind gusts between 60 and 70. Wow, dude. Holy cow. All right, guys. Yeah, let's definitely watch out for this here. Let's see. We also have another storm down here in, let's see, kind of southwestern North Carolina towards Harrisburg. We got reports of trees down, more trees down, and also half-inch hail. But of course, we can't forget about this guy up here towards Raleigh either. Yeah, there's two really nasty storms going on right now. It's popping up here. This is for Durham, Franklin, let's see here, Granville, and Wake. So that is that. Got to keep an eye out there for it. Like I said, we also have ourselves, like I said, this you can just see this according to the radar here. Look at that. Dude, that is really crazy. I mean, seriously, watch that here. Like, that is just absolutely nuts. I mean, we are essentially seeing this big burst of energy, a big burst of these wind gusts just rolling through, getting ready to hit. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Nana with a $35 super chat. Nana, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. That is super nice of you. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you. Nana, Proxy, we love you guys. Big shout out goes to you. Thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Nana, so much for that. That is super nice of you. But like I said, these winds are going right here towards, let's see, Newsea, I think it is, towards Wake Forest here. Let's see, Youngsville, Franklinton here. This is, like I said, once again, this is here in North Carolina, guys. Not too far north of Raleigh, actually. Like I said, this is directly just north here of Raleigh that we definitely need to be looking out there for that. I have friends in, let's see here. I have a friend in Oussike, North Carolina. Is it bad out there yet? It depends on where they're at. Like I said, I cannot specifically pull that location up right now. But really, it's across a lot of this damaging winds and stuff like that is right across basically the portions of central North Carolina right now. Like I said, right now we have a lot of activity going through Raleigh here at the moment. So got to definitely look out for that. You know, towards Raleigh. Let's go and pull up the reflectivity here. You can see all these scattered storms here that's popping up. You know, we got some storms down in southwestern North Carolina out there towards Concord. Let's see, Roberta Mill. Harrisburg, like I said, we got reports of extensive tree damage, reporting down there, trees falling over, all that problems. And like I said, you guys, if you're just now joining us, we literally have just now gotten a 87 mile per hour wind gust report here throughout portions of central South Carolina, which is absolutely crazy. Right there towards the Arcadia Lakes, Columbia, we have let's see, Casey included. Those regions out there are, like I said, in the vicinity of that. Damaging winds look like to be, you know, still pushing through areas like Arcadia Lakes right now. They did not change the warning. It is still warned for 70 mile per hour wind gusts here. So obviously, you know, still 70 mile an hour wind gusts is very nasty, very nasty. In which obviously you need to be indoors for this. Okay, you definitely need to be indoors for the storm here. This is definitely not a storm that you want to be outside with. You know, that includes y'all who love to be on porches, you know, sitting on the porch and watching storms. This is too powerful of a storm to be out on your porch. Like I said, especially since we just got reports of it producing literally, let's see, was it 87? Yeah, 87 mile an hour wind gust out there. That's just straight up insanity. Let's see here. Anything happening in Texas? Nope, nothing in Texas. Let's see here. Anything from New Jersey? Yep. It's mostly southern New Jersey as a threat for today. Mostly winds. Let's see here. Power out and trees down. Tree barely missed my house. Also, Durham is pronounced like Durham. Oh, okay. Durham. Gotcha. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, I'm glad it missed your house there, Ashlyn. That's pretty crazy. So, like I said, obviously, yeah, definitely is a little bit crazy out there. It's proven itself to be quite more significant than what was actually forecasted. I mean, right off the bat here, like I said, we already have a really nasty warning just north of Raleigh, North Carolina here. Like I said, just north of Raleigh, North Carolina. Once again, very strong winds heading towards Franklinton. Franklinton. We have Youngsville included here as well. Wake Forest area, Rollsville. Let's see here, Noose, I think it is. So, like I said, it's very nasty winds here. They actually did downgrade that warning, though. They brought it down from 80 to now 70 mile per hour wind gusts being possible in quarter-size hail. I guarantee you that this is going to be causing a lot of scattered power outages here. I can almost guarantee you. I had this pulled up here a little bit ago here for North Carolina. I had 35,000 people without power, and a new update come through now showing 66,000 people now without power as of the last update here, which was at 4:37 p.m. So this was almost 10 minutes ago. Literally reporting about nearly 70,000 people without power here across portions of North Carolina. Most of the power outages is across, Durham. Is it Durham? You said Durham County here, it looks like. between Orange and Durham County. That's where most of the wind, or that's where most of the reported outages are across here. So really is pretty nasty. Also, let's see, Gulford as well. The county of Gulford is reporting a lot of power outages alone, reporting 20,000 people without power, which is pretty crazy considering, like I said, we did have a lot of wind damage that did apparently occur throughout those regions with, multiple trees being down, and then of course the Durham. Let's see here. This was from Ashland, right? Yeah, Ashland. You said you're in Durham, right? Like I said, that is where we did have on the Duke Hospital helipad reported, reported 72-mile-an-hour winds here, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. I'm gonna see here. I'm gonna see if we have any cameras out this way. I'm not sure if we do or not. We might have some cameras actually. Let's see here. This is for, I think we actually might have some cameras out there towards the way. Let's see, is this Raleigh? Yes, this is Raleigh. Okay, north of Raleigh is where a lot of this is at right now. Let's see here. We're going to pull up cameras. Yeah, I might have a few cameras for everybody here. Oh, wow. It looks like it's still images, unfortunately. But, here, I'll go ahead and show you all real quickly the image here. Look at that really dark sky. Got a whole network out here. Weather radar, we'll go ahead and overlay that there. A lot of heavy stuff out there. Let's see, cameras. Wow, dude. Oh, there it goes. It's updating now. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Definitely is. Here, I'll move that so you guys can see a little better. Yeah, it doesn't look too friendly out there. Oh wow, getting many more reports. All right, guys, hold on a minute. We're getting a lot more reports out there towards areas near Durham. Let's see here. Wind damage resulting in broken crossing arm at railroad crossing. So one of the the arms that come down for railroads, apparently one's broken because of the winds here. Two trees down on Highway 98. And see another report coming in, trees and tree limbs down blocking the road. Plus with the report coming in from plus with the report coming in here from Ashland talking about a tree that's down. Pretty crazy. Ashland, if you want to send a photo of that, it's totally up to you. Totally up to you. If you want to send a photo, you can send it to us on Twitter at NWW116_WX if you'd like to share it with us. Like I said, that's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. Let's see, Tori with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Tori. Greatly appreciate it. Saying hello, my friend. What's up, Tori? Hope you're doing all right. Glad to have you here. Like I said, we're watching a very serious situation unfold across North and South Carolina here. Look at that. New report just came through for Columbia, South Carolina, reporting 45-mile-per-hour winds. But like I said earlier, a little bit not too far south, not too far southwest here for let's see, the National Weather Service site here towards Springdale, South Carolina. We literally have got a report here of 87-mile-per-hour winds there. 87-mile-an-hour wind gusts have been reported throughout portions there near Springdale. So that's pretty crazy in itself. I mean, once again, not quite Cat 2, but it's getting up there towards Category 2 winds, which in itself is very serious, very, very serious there. I mean, seriously, that we were not expecting winds to be that strong today. And like I said, in terms of RAP analysis, I mean, it shows tons and tons of energy here. I'll go ahead and show you guys really quickly. RAP analysis shows, so this basically this dark area, this right here, this contour line, showing a lot of strong downdraft winds, and these storms are going right under it. So obviously that's allowing for a lot more stronger, that's going for a lot more stronger downdraft winds, which is resulting in tons and tons of, damaging wind gusts and all, which overall, like I said, is not good. It is not good at all. Let's see. We also got a couple storms up there. We've got some reports towards Roanoke Rapids of trees knocked down. Let's see here. More trees knocked down towards Conway. Up in northeastern, North Carolina. Let's go and check up here towards Virginia. Got 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts out there actually towards Maryland. Got a couple of things popping up. Yeah, not as crazy in Virginia. We do got a couple storms, y'all. A couple of potentially severe storms, or they are severe storms, heading towards Virginia Beach at the moment. They're getting close. Virginia Beach, let's see, Newport News region, Norfolk. You all are in the path here for possibly some damaging storms here, resulting maybe in some damaging winds out there. So let's keep an eye out there for that. Back over to the radar here once again, y'all. We have a lot of crazy stuff. It looks like Franklinton is getting some seriously strong winds right now. North Carolina, we have Youngsville. Oh, new warning just got issued here. Let's see, probably resulting of 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. Yep. So obviously Franklinton, we have Youngsville, Wake Forest, Rollsville about to get hit here soon by these winds. So make sure that you guys are watching out for this. Like I said, this is some serious wind gusts, and this is going to be packing a punch for sure. The new warning they just issued for basically north central North Carolina is in effect for like Kittrell. We have South Henderson, let's see, Lewisburg, Centerville, Warrington, Macon, Littleton. See here, Vaughn, I think that is. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail is possible. So with a considerable damage threat, gotta look out for those damaging winds there for sure. Absolutely for sure. And like I said, with this warning here, radar was really estimating some pretty strong winds ongoing with this storm here. You can see those winds being kind of pushed out. They're kind of spreading out a bit right there over Franklinton right now. So I'm definitely expecting some pretty strong wind gusts to likely be occurring out there right in Franklinton right now. Possibly between 70 and 80 miles an hour theoretically could be happening right now towards those areas. Radar's picking up some strong outflow here, some really strong outbound winds. Which will result in some possibly straight line wind damage that could occur out there towards Franklinton. So that is that. But like I said, that is essentially that. Let's see here. Also, we're gonna hop down to that radar, the actual radar here towards Smithfield. Got another storm that's kind of producing some gusty winds near Selma. Micro getting ready to hit those areas here pretty soon. New storm is developing. It looks like out there. Kind of starting to kick off there a little bit. So heads up to you guys. This warning's in place for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and nickel-size hail being possible, which is not as crazy as obviously these guys up to the north. These northern ones are pretty brutal. But we're gonna go ahead and hop down here. Let's see, Hilton Head Island apparently is under severe thunderstorm warning here. Let's see. Let's go and hop down to Hilton Head Island here real quickly. See what's going on. I used to go here to vacation all the time, so got to pay a little attention to this guy. All right, so Hilton Head Island. Looks like there's a cell getting ready to roll through, y'all. 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts being possible. Hilton Head Airport, Hilton Head Island, Paris Island, Forts Beach region. Be on the lookout there for that. They also include a special marine warning out there for the coasts, just letting y'all know. Let's see, up in north central panhandle of Florida, out there towards areas near Cottondale and Greenwood. We got some reports here of 59-mile-per-hour winds reporting up here towards the way. That is considered severe. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, penny-size hail is a concern out of this guy. So overall, that is what we need to look out for. It was kind of weird how there was no tornado warnings in the 5% risk area yesterday. There was, Alex. There was. There was a couple of them that happened early. You just missed them. Anyways, but like I said, guys, seriously, got to keep an eye out there for this. I can definitely see why they extended this winds because, like I said, you can see how how it's kind of pushing out away from the first polygon here. These winds are getting ready to slap Lewisburg, North Carolina. Looks like a new warning just got issued for areas ahead of it too, towards like Bunn, Spring Hope. See Nashville. This is not Nashville, Tennessee, by the way. This is Nashville, North Carolina. Spring Hope. We have Red Oak. See Castalia, maybe. Inside of a new warning here towards Knightsdale. Looks like y'all are getting ready to get hit by those leading winds. Rollsville getting hit. See. Lassiter, heads up to y'all. But it looks like Lewisburg's probably going to get punched pretty good by these winds here. It looks like it's probably going to hit pretty hard. So we'll have to watch out for that. Let's see. But so guys, once again, if you live out there towards north central North Carolina, I would really advise watching these storms here. They are pretty brutal storms here. We're going to go ahead and jump down to another radar here back in southern and central portions of South Carolina. Like I said, we got a lot of storms popping up here as well. Whole big line of storms are kicking down the southeast coast here that we definitely need to be watching out for. As like I said, these storms are not something to play around with here. Once again, we have a storm now east of Columbia, South Carolina, for areas for like Arcadia Lake starting to kind of pull out of those regions. Getting ready to go towards Elgin region. Like I said, this is a warning that's in place here for possibly 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and the storm's moving east at 45 miles per hour. So we'll have to keep an eye out there for that. Let's see, another warning out there towards, Wando and east central South Carolina. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is possible, so just be aware of a couple of wind gusts that could be pretty strong. Let's see here. Oh, looks like Norfolk just got a warning here for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. All right, let's hop down here to southeast Virginia, guys. We got a severe thunderstorm warning that's now in effect for Norfolk here, including Suffolk. We have, Whaley'sville, however you want to say that region. Let's see, Norfolk, like I said, Portsmouth, Chesapeake here. We are now talking a severe thunderstorm warning that's in effect for now 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail being possible. Considerable damage threat. Make sure that you guys are bringing in anything that's loose outside. If you live out across, like Chesapeake, Norfolk area, you might have some time to prepare before the storm hits you. So make sure you bring in anything that's loose outside, lawn furniture, lawn cushions, anything that could easily get blown away by the winds. Make sure that you bring those, and like I said, make sure that you basically bring those indoors, at least until the storm has passed here. Scott, thank you so much, dude, for gifting 1 membership. Greatly appreciated, Scott. Thank you so much, man. Very, very sweet of you. Like I said, this warning also extends up into northeastern North Carolina towards Gatesville, Winton. Let's see here, portions of Harroldville, Cofield region. Got to keep an eye on that. Once again, nickel-size hail included, too. Also with 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possible concern here. Let's see. We're going to dive back to the North Carolina storms, I guess. Let's see what's going on with these guys. There we go. Yep, so like I said, it looks like Lewisburg right on the brink of getting slammed here by some pretty strong winds, it looks like. So Lewisburg, North Carolina, if y'all know anybody who lives out there, give them a heads up. Let them know that strong winds is getting ready to hit you and to be preparing accordingly, especially to a place that is prone to having a lot of trees around it, and some of them could be dead. Tell whoever prepared them to make sure to be braced for it. Because like I said, this storm alone does have reports of producing some significant winds. Over 70 miles an hour, as well as, like I said, multiple reports of trees being reported down here. And like I said, Lewisburg, it kind of looks like that's where the strongest is. I'm going to pause this on the last frame for a minute. Radar is estimating nearly 65-plus knots of winds, which 65 knots is equivalent to, let's see here, 65 knots is equivalent to around 75 miles an hour. Now, radar is not going to give you an exact number of, exactly how strong the winds are going to be. It's going to give you an estimate. Considering that we're scanning. I mean, we're scanning only about 600, 700 feet up here, so we're not scanning very high, okay? And we're getting velocities here reading up to 74 miles an hour, so there's a good chance that some of those winds could be making its way towards the surface, getting ready to go through Lewisburg here, it looks like. So definitely want to watch out there for that, for, those concerns and everything. So guys, just, please, if you live out there towards Lewisburg, North Carolina, y'all probably about to get hit here pretty good, unfortunately. Let's see, we got some cameras, I think, out in Columbia, South Carolina, maybe, that we can take a look at there. Let's see. Yes, we do. All right, we're going to turn on our cameras, y'all. We're going to make sure that these guys are on. Let's go ahead and turn those on right now. There you go. So that's in Columbia, South Carolina. We're going to keep that camera up there for everybody. Look at this. Just got reports, guys, in Raleigh of quarter-size hail being reported here. Let's see here from a local official in Wake County, North Carolina, 3 miles southeast of Raleigh. This is in Raleigh, essentially. But we got reports now of quarter-size hail out there. We're going to hop down to the Raleigh radar, the KRAX radar. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely is a pretty brutal storm starting to brew over Raleigh right now. Definitely got some pockets, some pretty strong winds here. It looks like... Yeah, it looks like here we still have that one warning for Smithfield micro region. Got to keep an eye out there for that. Big old cluster of warnings across north central West Virginia. North central North Carolina here. Also have a little area here of some strong winds being reported here. A lot of tree damage, it looks like. Trees down, more trees down. In kind of southwestern, south central North Carolina here. Got some reports of those trees being down out there towards Harrisburg, North Carolina. Also a little bit to the east, south of Concord. This warning includes Poplar Tent. Let's see here, Mount Pleasant, Hickory Grove region. So be weather aware out those. I think most of it you can see towards Kannapolis. Those regions, not even in the storm here, including Hickory Grove. I think you all are pretty much good. The more of the concerns now for like Mount Pleasant, because you guys are still in the path of the storm here. So that is essentially what we need to look out for. Let's see. Oh, we got some new reports of wind damage possibly happening out here across portions of South Carolina. Let's go and take a look and see what's going on out here. Several trees down on 300 block of Duke Avenue, Columbia. So we got reports of a lot of trees being reported down in Columbia, alone with a 45 and a whopping 87 mile an hour winds there being reported there. Really, really crazy. Really, really crazy. So like I said, whenever it comes to it, some seriously strong wind gusts have been reported out there. So we got to really be on the lookout for all those. Oh, look at this. Got a report here, y'all. 1.75 inch hail, which is golf ball size hail, being reported here in Georgia. Look at that, being right here in Georgia. Two of them, actually. Two of them. Let's see here. Northeast of Eatonton is where this is at. Let's see here. This shows 1 mile northwest of Phoenix, South Carolina here. Another one here, see, 1 mile northeast of Phoenix. So near Phoenix, near Phoenix, Georgia, we're getting ourselves, some pretty strong, or earlier, I should say. We have some pretty big reports of hail. Sparta, Georgia is under a severe thunderstorm warning in effect right now. Let's see, for 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter size hail being possible. So we'll make sure to keep an eye out there for those regions. Working our way down to southeastern Alabama real quickly. We got ourselves a couple severe thunderstorm warnings out there towards Echo and see Newville. Honestly, don't even... Oh, okay, I see why they issued it. I was going to say, I don't see why they have the warning, but there's a strong outflow boundary that's kicking its way through the radar site, KEOX, right now. And that outflow boundary could be producing some of those strong winds here up to 60 miles per hour, eventually heading there towards Newville. Should keep an eye on it. Also, another storm to the west here towards Ozark. Should keep an eye on it. Also, looks like radar might be detecting a little bit of hail out of it. 60 mile per hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail as of right now seems to be a concern there. So, once again, y'all be weather aware out there. Make sure you're watching it. We work our way over here to southwestern Georgia, and actually portions here of like north central, portions of Florida here, north central Panhandle, Florida. Out there towards Greenwood, we got reports here of 59 mile per hour winds here being reported towards Mariana, between Mariana and Greenwood is what it looks like. In the radar, the weather station is reporting 44 knot winds right now. So let's see how fast that is real quickly. So 44 knots. So that's 50 mile an hour wind still. We had that biggest report of 59 miles an hour, and now we have those reports here a little bit lower at 50 miles an hour. Which is definitely something to watch for. Let's see here. But yeah, so like I said, guys, make sure y'all are watching out for this here closely. Like I said, a lot of the worst of it right now, y'all, is kicking up across North Carolina. So we're going to be focusing mostly on that region for right now, just considering how severe these warnings actually are. It looks like they just canceled that warning here. Yep, they just canceled that 80 mile per hour warning they had for Creedmoor. See Butner as well. Storm's moved out of the area. Also has weakened a little bit. Hasn't weakened that much because there's still some really strong winds going right over Lewisburg right now. It looks like here in North Carolina, heading right for Centerville. We have let's see here, Castilla, Spring Hope, Bunn. We have Zebulon, I think. See Wendell, Middlesex. We have Bailey inside of this here as well, which is 60 mile per hour wind gusts, quarter size hail. Guys got to watch out there for this guy pretty closely. Definitely got to be on the lookout there. Let's see here. Okay, so once again, these storms are now pushing east of Raleigh. Yeah, these storms are now pushing east here of Raleigh. Looks like some really strong winds are starting to pull up here towards Kenly here. Like I said, here towards Kenly, heading there towards Kenly, just kind of north of Micro, North Carolina here. Regardless, these three storms here, let's see, are capable of producing winds ranging between 60 and 70 miles per hour, especially for that northern side there towards, like I said, towards Centerville, Lewisburg. Yeah, Lewisburg kind of got hit pretty good here a little bit ago. Yeah, there you go. Lewisburg. Radar still estimating around 55 knots of winds. Which, let me see, that is 55 knots is equivalent to 63 miles per hour. So it looks like those winds, according to radar, might be weakening a little bit because they were showing winds over 70 easily at one point whenever that storm was closer to the radar zone. There you go. You can actually see that evolution there of all those winds rolling through. Yeah, the heaviest winds have already hit Lewisburg, it looks like. Next up, we have Centerville and Castilla. I think it is Castilla, maybe. I don't know how you say that one exactly, but heading towards that region. Also, looks like we got some more reports being reported out here south of Creedmoor. Tree down on Old Weaver Trail in Creedmoor, south of Creedmoor here, the main area of Creedmoor. It's just to the south here. Holy cow. Okay, so definitely getting a lot of reports out there towards Durham as well. Like I said, we had reports of several trees down, plus that 72-mile-per-hour wind gust report there. Pretty nasty, pretty nasty overall. So let's see, we're gonna hop up to. Also, guys, heads up towards. I forgot the update on this here. Norfolk and Newport News out there towards Virginia Beach. Got to keep an eye on it because we are under a warning here for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here being possible, as well as penny-size hail. So definitely have got to keep an eye out there for that. As like I said, obviously, some strong winds. It looks like we're getting some pretty strong winds out there east of Suffolk here. Radar is estimating nearly 60 knots, which equivalent to around 70 miles an hour. So they do have a warning for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Radar is only scanning 2,000 feet up here, so it's not terribly high. And I tell you what, those strong winds are heading right for Chesapeake in southeastern Virginia. Southeastern Virginia heading right towards Norfolk, as well as Chesapeake. Virginia Beach actually just got a special marine warning for the boaters out there, telling the boaters to, obviously go to port if possible. Small craft could be damaged by briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. Got to look out for that. So yeah, the coast of Virginia Beach. Anybody who's on the beach at Virginia Beach should get off the beach because, like I said, we're seeing a pretty strong storm that's rolling its way through the region here. Like I said, it's definitely getting pretty close to Virginia Beach at the moment. We've got another storm actually over Virginia Beach, but that's not the main one. There's another couple of rounds of storms you can see right behind it. Another 2 storms that's currently behind Virginia Beach here. So definitely have got to be looking out for that here. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and close one of my radars. Close 2 of my radars here. Gonna keep that one up. I think I have too many of them open. But like I said, y'all, once again, heading there towards Norfolk. We have Chesapeake. Once again, we got some pretty strong winds here coming out through radar here. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my pen here so I can actually draw on the screen. Let's see. Where will that pop up at? Somewhere. Where is it going to pop up at? There it is. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of those strong winds here are right in this area here that I'm circling. Kind of just east of Suffolk here. That's where a lot of the strong winds are, and they are tracking towards Chesapeake and Norfolk area. Be advised, these winds could be up to 70 miles an hour potentially. Considering the warning is also for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts being possible and penny-size hail. We definitely are expecting some pretty strong wind gusts to roll their way through the region here. Also, Newport News is under a warning. Not a strong wind gusts out there, but maybe up to 60-mile-an-hour winds could be possible overall. But yeah, the ones you got to really look out for is the one heading there towards Norfolk here. So we'll make sure to keep you guys advised on that one, keep you all aware of that one. Let's go and hop back down to central North Carolina for a moment. Got a lot more reports coming through. Look at all those ones in Durham. Holy cow, got a lot of reports. Tree limbs down, blocking the road. Let's see here. Trees down, wind damage resulting in that broken crossroad arm I was talking about. So they're at the railroad tracks. Those arms that come down? One of those apparently is broken out there in Durham, according to a local report here. Numerous trees down, 2 pine trees down, more trees down, and a 72-mile-per-hour wind gust was reported out there from a weather station, which is pretty brutal. We're probably about to get a new severe thunderstorm warning. They're probably going to cancel this one near Wilson's Mills. Actually, we just got reports here of 42-knot winds, which I think is still below severe, limits. So I think we're about to get a new warning areas towards like Black Creek, North Carolina, Wilson maybe. Lucama, this area here where you see those stronger winds out in the red and kind of turquoise color. Right in that region, we're getting winds here that's possibly up to 60+ miles an hour. Okay, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And that's going to be tracking right towards Lucama and Wilson, North Carolina here pretty soon. So my best bet is that the Weather Service are about to probably issue a warning somewhere around in there here for those wind gusts being a big concern. So let's watch out for it. Like I said, it definitely will likely pack a punch here. Look out for those trees too. I know North Carolina. I know that North Carolina has those trees, those really tall pine trees, right? I know that North Carolina has a lot of really tall pine trees, and whenever it comes to it, those things can easily get knocked down with these big wind gusts here. Considering that we have a lot of really strong winds that's associated with these storms here. Like I said, it's actually a little stronger than what was initially forecast here by the Storm Prediction Center, because we've already seen a couple of significant wind gusts already happening here, which is pretty brutal. Let's see here. Also got some strong winds, y'all. Let's go and pause that in the latest frame here. Got some strong winds out there towards, or getting ready to hit towards areas near like Red Oak, Nashville, North Carolina. Heads up there. Got to keep an eye on it. Let's see. Did they upgrade that? Let's see here. 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts, penny side hail still. Yeah. That's kind of one of my main concerns now. Is this guy that's crossing his way in the southeastern Virginia, kind of near like Virginia Beach, kind of a little bit questionable about those. It's going right over Norfolk right now, it looks like. But you see that whole big line of turquoise? Radar is estimating these winds to be pretty strong, over 40 knots. In some cases, we've seen some higher wind gusts here. Radar estimating nearly 50 plus winds in terms of knots here, according to radar. So we're definitely seeing some pretty strong winds. It's going to be rolling its way in towards Norfolk and Chesapeake here. Probably within the next 20 minutes or so. Within the next 20 minutes here. We're going to hop up to Maryland, because apparently Maryland has a really nasty storm here towards Dorchester County. We got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for eastern Maryland, moving its way into Delaware here. This is for areas of Hebron. Let's see here, Sharptown. Let's see, Galestown. It's mostly areas towards Hebron. Now to keep it on. It's actually starting to move into Delaware as we currently speak. That little pocket there possibly could be damaging winds up to, let's see here, actually damaging winds up to 60 miles an hour. But look at that. Hail is the main concern on that guy. Possible hail up to 2 inches. It seems like in the latest frames, though, it seems like that hail core has diminished or has lost a lot of its strength. As you can currently see, we had really a lot of pink here right over Hebron. Would not be surprised if we did get some reports of hail out there eventually, popping up here. But you can see in the last couple of frames here, guys, how the pink, obviously that pink, representing those big chunks of ice, kind of dissipates here in the latest, like I said, and basically in the latest few frames here. So that's definitely some good news. Looks like the hail threat might be waning down a bit. But like I said, this thing's now moving into southwestern Delaware here, which we definitely have to be looking out for that there. Another little chicken nugget of a storm here east of Little Creek, Delaware, going right over the right over the bay here. So let's keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Mark says, please hit that like button. Thanks so much. And Tori was responding, yes, what Mark said. Make sure you hit that like button. We have at least 300 people watching and not too many likes. Let's show Andrew some love. Thank you so much, Tori, guys. Really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Let's see. Okay, severe thunderstorm warning up in effect for portions here of eastern Pennsylvania. This is just north of Philadelphia for areas towards Hellertown. Let's see here. Regalsville, Milford, Bloomsbury, Alpha, let's see, Easton, Frenchtown. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility, so heads up there. Once again, y'all, we cannot forget about the possibility here of a couple of, few brief tornadoes today, although not an immediate danger. It is a possibility for today. We cannot completely forget that, okay? So we'll have to be weather aware out here. There's that new warning I was talking about. They finally issued it. For those winds out there. Yeah, they finally just pulled it. As I was talking about, how the storm was getting out of areas near like, Wilson's Mills, those regions out there. That new warning, they just now issued it for those areas like I was talking about for like Sims, Lucama, Black Creek, as I was mentioning, Fremont, Eureka, here's Saratoga, Wilson, Elm City. Definitely could be experiencing some wind gusts here, across the red and that kind of turquoise, greenish blue color that is coming through. So definitely is pretty gusty, it looks like. Definitely is pretty pretty gusty. Out of the storms here, like I said, we did have reports, in some of these storms here, we did have reports of some pretty strong winds, some trees falling down across several locations here. I mean, for the storm that's up to the north here, I mean, you can really see, oh, look at that, new warning just got issued for Raleigh. But let's see, a lot more wind reports here. Trees down. Let's see here, more trees down. 49-mile-per-hour wind gusts being reported out there. Let's see, several more towards Durham. We did actually have a 72-mile-per-hour wind gust out in Durham earlier. But that storm has since moved. But it looks like a new thunderstorm is starting to develop here and is now considered severe, in which the National Weather Service has issued a warning for Raleigh, North Carolina, including Holly Springs, including Gardner. Let's see here, towards Anger as well. Angier. I don't know how you say that. Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce anything. It really looks like some pretty daggone strong winds there south of Holly Springs. Look at that. Radar's estimating, nearly 50 knots. That's definitely pretty strong winds. That is 100% sure. So we got to really be looking out there for that. Got to really be watching this one closely. So guys, yeah, please be safe out there. This is going to be crossing. Let's see. These winds are just now starting to really ramp up here. The worst of the storm theoretically should pass just to the south of Raleigh. The heart of Raleigh should pass most of the south, but still Raleigh needs to watch out there for quite like I said, needs to watch out there for a bit of stuff. Let's see here. Raleigh. Oh, just got reports of quarter-size hail as well. Let's see here. I just got a Venmo donation from Brian. $25 $25 donation from Brian on Venmo. Thank you so much, Brian. That's very sweet of you. Let's see. Brian said, let's go ahead and see this. Brian says, very informative channel from Brian in Knoxville, aka Flyby. My drone flying handle. Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you, Brian. Thank you so much. That's super sweet of you, man. I really appreciate it. I left a like there for you. Thank you so much, Brian. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much for supporting us. It really does help out, keep all these programs up and running. I'm actually moving soon, so this helps with my moving expenses too. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Brian. Greatly appreciated. Let's go and hop down to central South Carolina real quickly out there towards Columbia. Like I said, we had an 87-mile-per-hour wind gust that was reported here earlier. And also a, whoa, is it gusting again? What? Let's see. No, it's 10 knots now, but the little barb here is 75 knots apparently. What? Okay, that has to be old. That has to be old news. Anyways, 87. Like, there's not even any storm over there right now. But the storms are now east of Columbia here for the most part, overall. But yeah. Let's see here. But yeah, we have the warning here for, let's see, Bishopsville, let's see here, Elliott, St. Charles, Oakland, Rembert, portions here of Camden, and Lugoff here. This one's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Radar indicated threat here. Possibility for, some considerable damage being possible. Have to watch out there for it. Dalzell included, St. Charles, Elliott, and Wissahickon, I think. Is actually inside of this warning here too. So make sure y'all are at least away from windows. Seriously, you do not want to be outside. You don't want to be anywhere near a window. You want to make sure that you get away from windows. Okay, seriously, with those strong of winds, that is very nasty. Look at that. So they just canceled the warning here, y'all, in North Carolina for areas near Harrisburg, Roberta Mills, and Mount Pleasant. Severe thunderstorm warning is no longer in effect as the storm has rolled out of your area, continuing the track east here. Same thing, there was a warning also for Lancaster, Springdale. They just extended that little area. Still keeping that warning in place for Pageland, South Carolina, and Jefferson, South Carolina here up on the north central side. A big amount. Wow, dude, look at these. A lot of warnings are being issued out there. Holy cow. The one for Raleigh, and they also issued another one for like Elm City, Wilson. Let's see here. Saratoga, Stantonsburg, Fremont, and Eureka. They issued this warning here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and nickel-sized hail being possible. Holy cow. Dude, that's pretty crazy. That's definitely pretty crazy. And on top of that, look at all these wind reports. Yeah, so we still have a lot of those from Durham that we've been watching. Durham apparently reporting, let's see, yeah, there's strong winds still. I think that's kind of old. But anyways, regardless of the matter, this storm here, y'all, this storm definitely is having numerous reports of trees falling down left and right. A lot of strong winds is on this storm, so obviously if you guys are in the warned areas here, as you guys can currently see on the radar, if you guys are in any of these warned areas, obviously, especially if you live near a lot of trees that could easily fall over, I would recommend getting into the central part of your room, with the trees and stuff like that. The walls will help catch it. It should, depending on obviously how strong your house is and how light or how heavy the tree is. Obviously, I would recommend going into the central part of your home for the most protection. Same thing for tornadoes, but I recommend the same thing for trees falling down too, is to go into the central portion of your home. Just until the storms pass, because like I said, I've been through North Carolina all the time. I lived in Virginia my whole life. I've crossed through North Carolina so many times in my life, and I know you all got those really, really tall pine trees up there, in which, yeah, if those fall over, that's not going to be... that's not going to be too nice. But like I said, obviously, if y'all live out there, heads up to you. Storm's getting ready to impact areas towards Elm City here, probably in about 10-15 minutes or so. Whenever it comes to, let's see, Wilson, y'all are about to get hit here too. Why did I read Battle out of that? Black Creek here, Fremont, Saratoga, overall. Yeah, the whole big line of possibly some damaging storms here. I mean, you can see across the velocities here, basically measuring those wind gusts and all. You can see the really bright reds over here. These are regions here where we are likely seeing some pretty strong wind gusts. Probably right around in those regions there, which you can see how it makes up all of those warnings. We're likely seeing some pretty daggone strong wind gusts out in those regions there. We got to be looking out there for. See, can I get a camera connection in that area? No, because North Carolina's cameras were a little terrible. Their network for cameras is just still camera images. While South Carolina's like the one we're watching right here near Charleston, we have a lot of video cameras. Unfortunately, a lot of the cameras out there in North Carolina are just still image ones, which is kind of sucks. Let's see here. 49-mile-an-hour wind gusts reported. Guess that's a new old report, I guess, coming through here southeast of Bethesda. 49-mile-per-hour wind gusts here being reported out there. That's not considered severe. To be considered severe, it has to be 58 miles per hour or more. Railroad Man says a report from friend in Raleigh that several trees are down. Amtrak trains are all stopped here in North Carolina. Wow. Well, thanks for the relay. I also want to tell you here that apparently Raleigh, North Carolina has actually reported quarter-size hail out there too. We had a local official a little bit ago at 2050 Zulu, which is now 2130. So this was a little bit less than an hour ago, but we did get reports of quarter-size hail out there towards Raleigh. So on top of that, plus a lot of the stronger winds being reported to the north of Raleigh for the most part. These storms, I mean, they're booking it looks like. And they're definitely moving pretty quick. Let's see, moving east of 45 miles an hour, so they're not moving too slow. Look at this, Virginia Beach, 70-mile-an-hour wind gust warning. All right, there you go. Finally, they just now issued that severe thunderstorm warning. Literally just now, Virginia Beach just got a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. I might have cameras, I might not for Virginia Beach. Let me turn off the camera for 1 second. Meanwhile, while I try to look for one. But yeah, no, Virginia Beach now. If y'all are at Virginia Beach and if you're on the beach and somehow watching this right now, you better get away from the beach, okay? Because it looks like it is going to hit pretty hard. Let's see here. Live cameras. Here we go. I might have a live camera out there for Virginia Beach. We'll see if we can find one. But like I said, seriously, y'all, this is definitely is hitting pretty good here. Let's see. Yep, got a live camera here for y'all. All right, there we go. Perfect. So we got a nice moving camera. You can see the waters are a little choppy. They're probably going to get more choppier, considering that the those winds are becoming a little bit more rough, out there towards Virginia Beach. We're going to hop over to the radar, KAKQ in southeast Virginia here. Definitely got to look out for it. Yep, some pretty strong winds. Look at that. Pretty strong wind gusts. Radar's estimating nearly 40, 50 knots. These people right here, need to be away from where they're at right now. Little do they know they're in a warning for 70-mile-an-hour wind gusts. So they better get inside somewhere instead of walking the boardwalk. Anyways, but yeah, so radar is estimating, let's see, between 40 and 50 knots here, it looks like, according to the radar, which is nearing 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. But like I said, they have it warned for gusts getting up to 70 plus being possible. So overall, that's that. So once again, heads up to Virginia Beach, Chesapeake, Norfolk as well. Newport News, y'all are under a special marine warning for the channel of the Chesapeake here. Like I said, mostly for the boaters. It seems like most of the storm has rolled through Newport News, and most of it's rolled through Norfolk now. It's just next up is Virginia Beach, and that's where this camera is at right now. So we'll have to keep y'all updated on this here. All right, we're gonna switch down. Let's see. Considerable severe thunderstorm warning in effect for North Carolina. Still in effect for Halifax, Nash, Warren, and Wilson County here. That looks like a brand new warning. Look at that thing. Holy cow. Brand new warning out there. That is crazy. Look at that thing. For Taraboro, let's see here. Pine Tops, let's see. Leggett, we have Speed, we have Scotland Neck, we have Hobgood, let's see, Palmyra, Enfield as well. Yeah, this is a warning now for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts here. Wind threat observed, meaning that, obviously the wind threat has been seen. Either by damages or by weather stations and stuff like that. Would not be surprised if weather stations did pick up on some pretty strong wind gusts, because radar is still showing a lot of red and a lot of these colors starting to pop up here. Definitely is pretty pretty strong. But overall, that's that. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely clouding up out there in Virginia Beach. You can actually see that. See how much it's really clouding up there. Got a lot of dark clouds, but storm's still not up there in Virginia Beach yet. We'll keep an eye on this camera here as we roll through. We'll make sure to keep everybody posted. Ragtie says, "You rock, Andrew." You too, Ragtie. Appreciate it, man. But like I said, yeah, things are really starting to cluster up here across north central North Carolina here. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings in place here for some pretty daggone strong winds here. Like I said, over between 60 and 70-mile-per-hour winds here is kind of what we're looking at. Got to keep an eye on it. Once we work our way over here towards portions of let's see. South Central North Carolina here. We got ourselves some more storms out there towards Norwood, Mount Gilead. See portions of Ansonville, Wadesboro. New warning in place here, or warning in place, I should say, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. Then the storms, like I said, once again, y'all, if you're just now joining us, a little bit ago here in Columbia, South Carolina, we had reports of 87-mile-an-hour winds come through Columbia. On the southwestern side, right there next to the airport, I believe. This is for, Columbia Metro Airport measured an 87-mile-per-hour wind gust out there near Springdale. Official National Weather Service observation. So the Weather Service has a weather station out there, which is pretty crazy. So 87-mile-an-hour winds is by far the top, the top of the winds that we've seen so far here for today, which is pretty brutal, if you ask me. Definitely is, quite brutal. Definitely got to be watching out for those winds. They're not as strong right now. Yeah, the warning right here for that same storm that did roll through for Rimbert. Let's see here towards Dalzell, Oakland. We have areas towards Elliott, Bishopville. Those are, let's see here. Yeah, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts is just the main concern for that storm now, as it's tracking further away from Columbia. However, Columbia, y'all still probably have a chance for a couple thunderstorms today. It's just a bunch of scattered mess, as you can see. A lot of just scattered thunderstorms all over the place, capable of producing some, gusty winds and potentially damaging winds too. So gotta be really on the lookout. Right now, it seems like that biggest concern is across North Carolina. Oh my gosh, look how many severe thunderstorm warnings we have. Those are all the warnings we have, y'all, across the country. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 warnings. 26 severe thunderstorm warnings in effect here. Holy cow. That's a lot of warnings. That is a lot of warnings here. Let's see here. Jane says, thank you much for being here. I am in Wendell, North Carolina. Well, you're very welcome, Jane. Glad to have you here. Hope everything's doing all right with you. Yeah, like I said, we definitely got to be on the lookout for, for a lot of Southeast Virginia right now, Central Eastern North Carolina. A lot of, it seems like the winds, the winds was forecasted to be the worst for today, in which obviously, this is definitely playing out to be quite a windy day for these storms here. That's for sure. Let's see. But anyways, yep, that is that. Let's see, we're going to keep an eye on this here. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts, penny-size hail. Once again, Virginia Beach, guys. Got to keep an eye out there for it because Virginia Beach is in the warning now. Like I said, that's where the camera's at right now. This is for Virginia Beach. And like I said, for all the people who's on the beach right now, it doesn't look like there's many people on the beach. Thankfully, we have a tent out there. Hopefully nobody's in that tent. And hopefully they take up that tent before it goes flying away. Because, like I said, these winds very well could get up to 70 miles an hour. Let's see here. Fly, thank you so much, dude. Welcome to the Tropical Storm Club, man. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for becoming a member on the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Here's that camera on a bigger view here. You can actually see they've got an American flag out there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's many people. We did see a couple people rolling through the boardwalk here. Overall, clouds are definitely, pretty choppy. Definitely is getting a little bit crazy. We got a bulldozer out there over to the right-hand side of the camera. But as this camera pans back to the east here, like I said, obviously you'll see that there's like nobody on the beach right now, which is definitely good. I'm glad, being on the beach during strong winds. I've been on the beach during tropical storm force winds before, and it will blast you. I mean, it hurts. The wind hits you, or like the sand actually comes off the beach and it hits you. Like you get pressure washed by sand, and it hurts. It really hurts. Like I said, I've been out on the beach whenever we've had like 65-mile-per-hour winds, which I never recommend doing, which is possibly what Virginia Beach is getting ready to experience here. I would not recommend it. Definitely would not recommend it. Like I said, it does not feel the best. And to people who live on the coast, probably can vouch for that. Wow! Guys, look at this. Look at that big rain shaft. Right there. Right there. See that clearing over here is brighter? Look at that rain shaft. A lot of heavy rain coming down. Wow. Let's see, what storm is that? That's off of Virginia Beach's coast. That's this guy. Here we go. Look at this. There it is. That's the storm. So there's the coast there, and that's the rain shaft coming from this in particular thunderstorm. Wow. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Man, oh man. All right, I found that really cool. Anyways, but yeah, so like I said, obviously Virginia Beach, everybody got to watch out there for that. Got to keep an eye on it. It looks like a new warning just got issued for northeastern North Carolina here. Let's see, for portions of Hertford, Windfall. We have Weeksville as well, included with this new warning. It includes some water too. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, as well as quarter-size hail here. So quarter-size hail is, considered severe. It's kind of low in... Y'all, stop taking photos of the beach and get yourself into a sturdy structure. Anyways, regardless, like I said, quarter-size hail possible, also 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. There's literally two people that are standing. I don't know if y'all saw that. Wow, dude, the camera changing so much. There's people literally walking by like there's not even any warning or anything. Little do they know, they're Virginia Beach, under a warning here for literally 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail being possible. It's like, come on, people. Y'all better be ready for this. I tell you what, it's gonna hit pretty hard here too. And whenever it comes to it here, I mean, you can actually see, it's getting close too. It's getting real close. If we had a camera that was looking behind, you would probably see a big dark horizon, probably very dark. So obviously, ooh, is that thing trying to hook too? That thing might be. Wait, what? I don't see any rotation with it, but that thing's kind of pulling a little bit of a hook shape. Anyways, yeah, Virginia Beach, this camera here looks like it's starting to rain. Actually, the lens is starting to get a little hit. Let's see here. Tori with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Tori. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, Tori, saying thank you for everything you do, Andrew, my friend. You are very welcome, Tori. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Also, Wolf Gamer, Tropical Storm Club. Thank you so much, Wolf Gamer. We love you guys. Thank you all so much, Tori, Wolf. We love y'all. Thank you so much for supporting us. Greatly appreciated. Let's see here, but yeah, no, that storm is definitely approaching up here to Virginia Beach. Definitely have got to be watching out for this here. As like I said, once again, winds could be up to 70 miles an hour. I kind of think they're going to mostly be up to 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Look at that. The boardwalk is actually starting to get wet. It looks like it's actually starting to rain pretty good out there. Got some, some lenses there. Look how much more choppy the waters have gotten actually since then. We're going to see if this tent is still going to be here. I don't know if it's going to be here after all this, but we'll see. We'll see if that tent's going to be there. After these storms roll through, like whoever's tent that is, they better like I said, they better they better bring it in. That's for sure. Let's see here. Just got reports of 48 mile per hour winds out there across portions of Smithfield and West Smithfield here. Let's see here. 48 mile per hour winds. Looks like a lot of people on the boardwalk right now. Winds, you can see the flags are starting to blow a lot more. Definitely the winds are picking up. Oh, is that an umbrella? Hold on a minute, y'all. We got a rogue umbrella, I think, out there. Doesn't really show, but watch right in here. Oh, no, camera, come back. Go back. No. Ah, no. All right, well, there's an umbrella that was going rogue out there. Yeah, so like I said, that leads me to think that this tent that's out there is probably going to get blown away, which I hope not. Let's see here. That's crazy that 131,000 people got no power in North Carolina. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, the last update, let's see here real quickly, for North Carolina here is 131,000. So, yep, 970. You're using the same source I am there, Lee. Let's go ahead and turn back on the camera. There you go. Whoa, a lot of people coming through. Holy cow. Yeah, you better pedal faster, y'all. You got to get out of these storms. They're definitely gonna be packing a punch here for sure. Here in a little bit towards Virginia Beach. Definitely got to be on the lookout there. Yeah, winds are definitely picking up. Those flags are really waving a bit. Let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and let's see here. So we got ourselves a new warning down to the south here for actually northeastern North Carolina, across portions here of windfall and Hertford. Y'all are in the warning here. Also Weeksville for 60 mile per hour wind gusts, as well as quarter size hail being possible. So just make sure that y'all are watching that one. Let's see here. What about the oh yeah, that storm is right on Virginia Beach. Right on Virginia Beach. Yeah, this camera is about to get dumped on. There's about to be it's about to dump like crazy. Wow, dude, look at those clouds now. Holy cow, look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh yeah, look how much look how much things are starting to wind is really blowing here. Looks like a lot of trash. Y'all see that? A lot of trash. Y'all better clean up after yourself. But a lot of trash here is blowing around. It's not good. Yeah, I know. Virginia Beach is about to get slammed. Yeah, there's northern Virginia Beach out there. That's, yeah. Like, once again, like I said, these winds are expected to be within the range of 60 to 70 mile per hour winds being possible. Tori says, thank goodness we had finally a beautiful day today. It was actually pretty nice here too. It's been just kind of cloudy all day, but I'm okay with that. All right, let's see. We're gonna track down to let's see here, South Carolina. North Carolina. Sorry. See what's going on out here towards Raleigh. We still got some severe thunderstorm warnings that are in place here. Kind of just mostly southeast of Raleigh now. You can actually see that the majority of the storm here is just, southeast of Raleigh. Most of Raleigh now is, dealing with light precipitation, if anything, for the most part right now. But like I said, regardless, we are seeing some pretty strong winds out there. Is definitely to roll through portions of like east of Raleigh, essentially. According to radar too, these winds are kind of estimated to be around 30, 40 knots or so. They have the warning just for 60 mile per hour winds, which makes sense. Oh, whoa! Hey yo, what's going on there? Is that the wind or is that the rain? I think that's the wind. Holy cow. Oh, dude, this camera is nuts, man. Oh, dude, that tent is not going to make it, is it? That tent's going to be in the bottom of the Atlantic here in a few minutes. Oh, no. Let's see here. Hello, hey from the UK. Let's see here through weather YouTube. Hope everyone stays safe. Well, glad to have you here, Stacy. Thanks for joining. Dude, look at those clouds. Yeah, everybody's starting to get the message now. Oh wow, look at those winds. Wow, they're really whipping. All right, yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that view there. Oh, dude. That is crazy. That is nuts. Like I said, if you guys are just now joining, that's a camera out in Virginia Beach right now. Here, let me pull it back here. Yeah, look at those. Look at the winds blowing all that sand. That's what I'm telling you. If you guys are out on the beach during these like heavy winds, which I never ever recommend you being, it hurts. It hurts. All right, 10 still up for now. I'm just waiting for the scan that comes back here. Yep, there you go. That rate. Oh wow. Yep, starting to get really hit now. Goodness. All right, yeah, we're going to keep this camera up. Let's go ahead and actually switch back down here to the Carolinas. Let's go ahead and check up on Georgia, actually. We got a lot of severe thunderstorms, but we're going to keep that camera up if you want to watch it. It's in the second to bottom panel, as you could probably see. We're going to hop over to central Georgia for a moment towards Macon. I got a few warnings here for areas south of Macon. You can see here a lot of green popping up. Yeah, winds are estimating in the range of possibly up to 60-mile-per-hour winds there being possible. Let's see here, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-size hail. So you got to look out there for the wind gusts. It's kind of the main concern. This thing's developing a line because basically right now we are seeing a cold front that is rolling its way through the region there. Which obviously, you're going to notice a slight drop in the temperatures too, which is good news. But it's probably going to get humid considering we're going to get a lot of rain on the ground, which is going to increase that humidity as the sun possibly comes back out tonight. But we'll see. But yeah, no, you've got a lot of scattered severe thunderstorm warnings. Most of these guys are just for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. That's kind of the main concern we got to look out there across Georgia. Same thing for the Carolinas and Virginia. Like I said, here's that view up there, and wow, the wind, dude! You can see those wind bands rolling through. Like I said, this is actually here in Virginia Beach, like I was saying, guys. Pretty crazy. Definitely is pretty crazy out there. Let's see here. Makes me think about not going there for vacations, says Tori. I mean, if you're not out there during the storms, that's okay. That's okay. I would not recommend being out there during the storms. All right, let's go and see if this tent is still here. Probably is. They better have anchored that thing really good if they're going to want that thing to survive out in this. Let's see here. All right. Oh, wow. Nope, there it is. Still there, but it's definitely getting pretty windy. Thing's got to be anchored pretty good for it to withstand those winds. I mean, because like I said, the Virginia Beach there, they're under that warning. They actually just canceled the warning for Norfolk here. But of course, always having these stupid problems with GR2 or WSV3 here. Let's see here. Still, yep, they just updated it. It's still 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible out there. Still got to keep an eye on it. Virginia Beach included. Let's go and hop down to the radar KAKQ in southeast Virginia here. Let's see here. Back over to velocity. Yeah, a lot of the strong winds definitely working their way off the coast here. That's good. A lot of reports. Wow, buoys. A lot of buoys reporting 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts here. 35 knots. Wow. So the Chesapeake out there is getting some pretty strong winds from these thunderstorms too. Let's see here. We're going to go up for the northern Chesapeake real quickly. Reflectivity. Yeah, a lot of the storms have rolled through. That's previous reports. I think that Virginia threat is decreasing because, like I said, once essentially once the initial cold front rolls through, the odds of you getting any more severe weather drops immediately. Drops immediately or very, very quickly, considering that the cooler air starts building in. It starts building in that stability. Let's see here. Got that multiple trees knocked down. This is between Suffolk and Chesapeake or Norfolk here. All right, let's go and look at this camera real quickly, y'all. Looks like it's I mean, you can't even really see out in the ocean anymore. You can barely even see the right there where the water is. But yeah, still pouring there, that's for sure. Definitely still is coming down pretty well. Let's see here. Do you guys think this tent's gonna withstand this? I mean, I feel like they already got the worst of it personally, unless they're getting ready to get hit again. The tent's still there, man. Still, that tent is still there. That must be anchored pretty good. That's a pretty tough tent. All right, let's see here. But yeah, like I said, we're having a cold front work our way through here. Let's see, we got some reports still towards Lancaster. Report trees down blocking the road. Trees down blocking the road. Lots of trees down apparently. So far, we've had a lot of reports here of trees reported down across, a lot of the Carolinas, which is pretty crazy. Let's see, we've got a warning for St. Charles, Maysville, out there in South Carolina towards Lynchburg, Shiloh, Maysville here. This is a warning for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being a possibility, so heads up to that. Warning, oh my gosh, come on. Warning between portions of Fairmont, McDonald. We have Proctorville, Lakeview. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail. Most of these are for 60-mile-an-hour winds here. And like I said, over here towards Georgia. Yep, 10 still there on that scan. Over here towards Georgia, yeah, we got a line that's rolling through. Even maybe some hail out of this line is possible. A lot of the weather stations out there are reporting these winds about 30 miles an hour. Let's see, about 32 knots actually. That might be like over 40 actually. 32 knots is nope, 36 miles an hour. So yeah, kind of expected under 32 mile an hour winds is not really that bad. I mean, it's a little, it's a little bit gusty, but it's not considered damaging, and it should not cause any damage. Let's see, what about southeast Alabama too? Yeah, Alabama's getting this line too. It's popping up. Let's see, you got a warning for Newville. Let's see here, Headland, Echo. For 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Yeah, it seems like most of these... Oh, new watch just got issued, actually. What? Oh, my goodness, y'all. We just got a new severe thunderstorm watch that just got issued here. For eastern North Carolina. Let's see, it'll pop up here in a second. It's got to pop up right here. Yeah, we got a new watch. Let's see. It includes... let's see. New Bern. It includes areas like New Bern, let's see here, Elizabeth City, or south of Elizabeth City for the most part. Yeah, it'll pop up on this here in literally a few seconds, but yeah, new watch including this area here, Washington, Belhaven, Plymouth, Kinston, brand new watch. And we still have that watch in effect here for all the way up to New Jersey. Central New Jersey has a watch out there too. Yeah, let me turn on the camera on this one as well. So anytime we actually never mind. We really don't check that one too much. There's satellite view, y'all. Here's the big picture of what's going on. You can obviously see that we have ourselves this this big low pressure system right over Ohio right now. That's currently ongoing. Proxy, if you're still here, look at this thing. This thing's right over you. Big old low pressure system. See it spinning right above you. Oh my gosh, this program, I swear. This program always had problems. But yeah, you can see that big low pressure system spinning up right here. So basically what's happening here is we're getting a lot of warm air. Let's see here. Let's use red here. We got a lot of that warm air starting to pull its way, advecting its way up here to the north. A lot of warm, moisture-filled air. And on the backside, we're getting a lot of cooler air coming down from the north. And it's basically... right on that cold front, we're getting cool air pushing from the back and warm air being pulled up from the front. And obviously that mixture of those thermodynamic energy will, create a lot of instability for thunderstorms there. And plus, like I said, as this low pressure system spins, it increases the winds at all levels of the atmosphere, which is allowing for all these storms to really organize and actually, be quite violent today. So, big old picture. Like I said, with that cold front that's going to be rolling through, you're definitely going to notice a bit of a chill, or not really a bit of a chill, but a bit of a cool down is what I should say. You're probably definitely going to notice that. All right, let's see. We got Warner Robins, we got Bullard, we have Jeffersonville. Like I said, y'all are under a severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for, once again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail being possible. Make sure you guys are watching out for this here. We also have portions of east central Georgia out there towards Louisville. We have Davisboro, Edge Hill, Rennes, Stapleton, Gibson, see Zubana, see Sandersville. Let's see here. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail being a possibility out there. So we got to keep an eye on it. So like I said, yeah, it seems like the majority of these warnings here is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. The only the nastiest storms that we've got going on right now is actually, let's see here. Got two considerable. This one right here. Yep, so this is the one that's the nastiest one. So the nastiest storm right here is heading towards Scotland Neck. We have, let's see, Hobgood, Palmyra. We have Speed. We have Tarboro. Those regions out there towards, see, Conto and Pine Tops here. That is, that is kind of what we're seeing here. Is that a new warning just issued? No, it's not. But anyways, yeah, this warning here is for 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts out there. Got to keep an eye out there for that. Considerable damage. Straight line wind damage seems to be a good possibility out there, so have to keep an eye on it. Let's go and check back up here towards Virginia Beach. Still got some... looks like the winds have calmed down a bit. Let's see here. Proxy says, I knew I was feeling a bit low and under the weather today. Oh, well, Proxy, I'm sorry to hear that. Dude, this program, I swear... WSV3 needs to, like, quit it. So I'm trying to crash on me. What's up, Lucky? Finn says, my birthday's in 3 days. Wow. So happy early birthday. Oh, that tent's definitely experiencing a bit of wind. But I think a lot of the heaviest is already through those regions. Yeah, Virginia Beach is mostly through the thick of it already. Which is good. But still under a warning here for the possibility of 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Between the one here in North Carolina towards Leggett, Scotland Neck, Palmyra, Speed, Hobgood region. That one's for once again 70 as well. Between those two, those are the two worst warnings we got right now. Let's see here. Tori says, please remember to smash that like button. Thanks so much, Tori. Greatly appreciated. And if you guys have not already, y'all consider subscribing. We greatly appreciate y'all. I don't ask for much on this channel, but if you could leave a like or subscribe, be greatly appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got a big warning out here for North Carolina. Yeah, they issued this one a while ago, it looks like, but the storm's not even in the warning yet. Towards Greenville, Snow Hill, Farmville. See, Aden, we have Winterville, Simpson, see Williamston, Everett's, Robertsonville. Let's see, this is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible, as well as penny-sized hail could be possible too. Lucky, did you get hit by those big winds? Is there any damage out there too? Let's see, but yeah, once again, Durham. Yeah, those Durham reports are starting to thin out a bit. Yeah, apparently Durham got hit pretty hard today by some like really strong winds out there. Pretty nuts. New mesoscale discussion. What's all this about here? Isolated damaging wind gusts remains possible this afternoon across southwestern Georgia and north central Florida. Watch probability 20% for this. Let's see here. For this region right here is that new mesoscale discussion. That's a previous one, so we'll keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Proxy says, I'm punting Andrew since you mentioned the low over northeast Ohio since the clouds are in the sky. We're all technically under the weather. Yeah, I mean, even when it's sunny, we're still technically under the weather because, bro, this is the 4th time this is doing this. Let's see. What is it talking about? I don't know. But yeah, no, we're always under the weather. Whether it's good or I get it, weather, it's good. Oh my gosh, Proxy, I'm turning into you now. But yeah, no, we're always under it. Let's see here. But yeah, we got a warning out here, y'all. Dude, there's so many warnings to even keep up with, you guys. At this point, I just need to start circling areas and saying, okay, if you live right here, you need to be watching this. Which, yeah, I mean, for a lot of central and southwestern Georgia, if you live in central southwestern Georgia, there's a chance that you could be in under some warnings here. You know, most all of these guys out here for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. Let's see here. My app says North Korea. Wait, what? Oh, North Carolina. What? Why was I thinking of North Korea for a minute? North Carolina, severe risk until 8 a.m. tomorrow. I thought it was an NK for like North Korea. I was like, wait a minute, what? Until I realized North Carolina. Okay, anyways, not North Korea. North Carolina. Let's see. Whenever it comes to, I think the risk is supposed to end like, I don't think it's gonna last that long. Here, let me show you the models real quickly. I mean, it does have storms. It looks like it's gonna really die out around midnight. I mean, you can see that low pressure system right over Ohio that we were just talking about there. This thing's gonna be tracking its way to the east here. But yeah, storms could remain across the south for a while, across the southeast for a little bit. So we'll have to watch it. Let's see here. What's up, Dawn? Hope you're doing good. Can I check St. Augustine? We're not really doing this personal forecast, but I can tell you right now, across Florida, we are seeing a bit of rain. You know, typical thunderstorms out there, basically for central Florida. You'll probably run into a couple of storms if you head out, but there's nothing that's severe right now in Florida, or for that part of Florida, anyways. We only got a warning out there towards New Hope. Let's see, Leonia, I think. But anyways. Let's see here. Oh, is that a new warning? No, it's not. I thought that was a new warning. That's a big warning. Oh, that's the one that didn't even. There's not even any storms in. Got a lot of warnings popping up here. When do I think this will end? Tonight. Yeah, I think a lot of it's gonna die down around midnight, if not before midnight, slightly. But anyways, yeah, I have never heard us call North Korea. I did not mean to say. I thought it was North Korea for a minute. I was like, wait a minute, did you say North Korea? I'm like, oh wait, never mind. No, you said North Carolina. Oh my gosh, dude, 6 times already, dude. This program is like killing me right now. It's like saying problems. All right, let's see. Yeah, Virginia Beach, y'all are pretty much better off. Let's see what's going on with those cameras there. It's an updated camera view. Yeah, it looks like things have definitely calmed down. Still a nice little breeze. Probably pretty humid, nice cool breeze, I'm sure. I bet it's nice. It feels nice out there. I bet you. Bet you it does. Let's see. But yeah, so most of Virginia Beach is good. That warning's probably not gonna last too long. Let's see. Have I ever been struck by lightning? No. Have you ever been struck by lightning, Colin? Believe it or not, I mean, I think the odds are higher that you survive a lightning strike than you don't. I don't know if y'all knew that, but the odds that you survive a lightning strike is actually, I think, higher than dying from it. Still not an odd you want to take, but still, it's you know, most times it seems like you come out on top of it. Speaking of, we did have a report from lightning earlier. I was wanting to look at. Let's see here. Yeah, there was a lightning report a while ago. Out in Georgia, there towards Atlanta. Let's see here. Lightning struck tree which fell on power lines. Wow. So yeah, there's a report that came out in Georgia earlier. It was saying that lightning struck a tree which then knocked down power lines, which is crazy. Rev says any hurricanes forming in the Gulf or anywhere. We got 2 areas we're watching out in the East Atlantic, but the odds are fairly low of any development out of them. Not too worried about it. Yep, not too worried about it. Oh my gosh, dude, this program, I swear, is so annoying. This program, I swear to God. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. 60 mile per hour wind gust, penny size hail. Yeah, all these, y'all. All these guys are remaining around 60 mile per hour winds here. Knock on wood. Before I say this, knock on wood. Keep your fingers crossed. I haven't seen much tornadic activity so far. And I don't want to jinx it either. Let me look at the meso analysis real quickly. See where... Okay. Looks like a lot of that mid-Atlantic threat. Whoa, wait a minute. What? Hold on. Wait, never mind. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of like the mid-Atlantic threat is starting to dwindle down. It's probably gonna end across like Delaware and stuff first before it ends across like the Carolinas. Oh my gosh. Scared the crap out of me. What's all this about? Got a warning coming through, guys.
This is a test of the NOAA radio.
Why are they testing at 6 o'clock in Tuesday?
During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated to warn of the impending severe weather and or hazards in south central Indiana and north central Kentucky.
Why?
Tests of these receivers are normally conducted every Tuesday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. local time, and every Wednesday between 11 a.m. and local time.
They test them twice.
1 hour of threat for existing.
All right, I'm gonna turn that off. Anyways, yeah, they did a test. All right, that scared me. But yeah, like I said, I think a lot of the threat for like the Mid-Atlantic is starting to stop. Oh my gosh, this program, I swear. Let me look here. Yeah, so we got that warning heading towards Greenville, North Carolina. Yeah, Greenville, North Carolina, should keep an eye on it. Towards LaGrange, Snow Hill, Ayden, Bear Grass. Should watch out for it. It's going to be possible for some gusty winds out of that line. But like I was talking about regarding tornadoes, yeah, the environment just, yeah, there's not much helicity. Helicity's very weak. I really don't think that this tornado event's going to play out, y'all. I think it's going to bust. Yeah, lower level jet stream is not even strong. I mean, literally, the lower level jet stream over across some of those tornadic areas are just like 10 knots, which that would not support any tornadoes. Man. Let's see. G-Note says, that's odd. They always test here at noon, provided they won't be any severe weather. Yeah, the thing said they do the test here. The radio just said it does a test between 6 and 7 p.m. on Tuesdays, and then between 11 a.m. and noon on Wednesdays. It's like, what? Why both? Why 2 days in a row? It's weird. Anyways, but yeah. What's up, pilot, my man? Hope you're doing good, bro. Got quarter inch size hail, a quarter of an inch size hail, not a quarter size hail, a quarter of an inch, 0.25 inch hail, which is not nearly severe, like pea size hail, or this is rice size hail, reported over, let's see, areas towards Mulberry. Got a warning that goes from southern South Carolina to Georgia here. Let's see. I'm gonna go crazy with this stupid program here. Yeah, mostly just gusty winds there. I love when things bust, especially. Yeah, me too. Especially like that big tornado threat we had that one day. Like I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago, across Arkansas. How we were scheduled for a 10 significant tornado risk, but it busted. Didn't even get a single tornado warning. I'm glad it did, though. I'm seriously glad it busted. Shoot. I mean, the environment was there, you know. I mean, actually, you know, speaking, the ingredients were there. Mother Nature just decided not to, which is great. I'm very thankful for that day, because that could have been a bad day, but thankfully it had other plans. But yeah, no, I think a lot of the threat for like Central Maryland and Virginia is done. I think a lot of it's done for those regions here. I think now we just got to be focusing on like the eastern North Carolina, or throughout eastern North Carolina, obviously Georgia, maybe northern Florida, and South Carolina. Yeah. But that's that. Let's see. Pilot says, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing good too, man. How are you doing? But anyways, yep. So got a bunch of severes here, y'all. Bunch of them. Let's see. Right now, the only one that's considerable is this one up in northeastern. Let's see, where is it? Oh, sorry. Yeah, northeastern North Carolina here towards Scotland Neck here. Leggett, Speed, Hobgood, Palmyra. By the way, guys, I wanted to tell you all something. I got the exciting news today that I am actually moving with my family down to Florida. My family lives down there, and my girlfriend lives down there. My family lives down there, and I'm happy to say that I heard the news today that I am moving to Florida here within the next 2 months. So I'm excited. So this place you see me around, I'm not going to be around here forever. In about 2 months, we're going to be changing things up a bit. And I'll be back down in Florida with my family. Which means I could do hurricane coverages down there. I'm going to install a live camera up on my roof and just have it. Let's see here. Let's see. Just got done with football practice. Nice, Pilot. Either football or Facebook practice. All right, let's see. Yeah, a lot of those are mostly done. Let's go and hop back to let's see, Delaware real quickly. See what's going on up here. G Note says, "Oh boy, Florida man." Let's see. Got one warning out here for 60-mile-an-hour winds there. Dude, 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts in quarter size hail. So I think you told us yesterday, but congrats. Oh, well, it wasn't a for sure thing yesterday. It was still in the works. It was still in the works, but now it's pretty much official. Yep, pretty much official now, so it's gonna be fun. Let's see here. Serenity says, "Oh, that's lovely. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. Get us some crocodile photos." You mean alligators? I don't know if there is any much crocodiles in Florida. Could be wrong. More alligators, I'm sure. Let's see here. All right. So yeah. Once again, y'all, most of these warnings are just going to be for 60-mile-per-hour winds here. According to the instability, we have a lot of energy available though for some of these storms here. I mean, in theory, some of these storms could actually get some of these winds, in theory, could get pretty brutal. Why is there a TVS in the middle of air? That's why you can't trust TVSs, y'all. Apparently, radar is saying that there's some strong rotation right in the middle of nowhere. Gotta love it. Let's see, nice. You get to witness the hot weather down here. Oh, I've witnessed it many times. I lived in Florida for a little bit, actually, for a couple months with my brother, and I'm actually moving down fully with him. My brother lives down there. My girlfriend lives down there, like I said. My uncle lives down there, so got a lot of family down there. Let's see here. What about the Great Lakes? Yeah, there's not much going up there for the Great Lakes anymore right now. Dude, this program... Alright, I'm going to restart this program real quickly. We're going to update this real quick. Let's see here. Oh my gosh! Proxy with a $50 donation! Wow! Holy cow! Proxy saying congratulations on your upcoming move and the next positive change in your life. Andrew, you deserve all the good things that are in store for you. Proxy, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Now, Proxy, that's going to help out with like the moving stuff because I just have to save up for a new bed. I got to save up for furniture for my new room I'm gonna be getting and stuff. Proxy, that's gonna help a lot for for all the stuff I'm gonna be getting here. So I really appreciate it. Proxy, thank you so much. That's super sweet of you. Thank you, Prox. Really, really sweet. But yeah, like I said, it's really gonna help out with the moving expenses and stuff here too. So really appreciate it, Proxy. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Okay, we got some warnings up in southeast Alabama, like I said, here towards New Brockton. See Elba. We got Enterprise. Let's see 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail being a possibility out there. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out there for it. Florida, we got one warning that leads into Florida. I got a couple storms out there, kind of just west of Tallahassee. Oh my gosh, it's still doing it. West of Tallahassee here. Which Tallahassee's, Tallahassee's way over there. This is kind of towards, Glendale region, Leona region, New Hope area. So got to keep an eye on it. But Proxy, thank you so much. That's super, super sweet. Thank you, Proxy, for the $50 donation. That really means a lot. Let's see here. Oh, my mom's here. What's up, Ma? But, yep. Now, I think most of today's threat, y'all, is just going to be mostly, like, winds in, like, the 60 mile an hour wind category, between 60 and 70. I think we just had some freak incidents with those crazy storms whenever we first joined, whenever we first went live here, an hour and 40 minutes ago. Tori, with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Tori says, congratulations, my friend. Thank you so much, Tori. Greatly appreciated. Like I said, that's really going to help out a lot. Really is going to help out. Really, really appreciate it. Let's see, Finn says, I've had them. Finn, I've had them before. Alright, let's see here. New warning just got issued, y'all, for, let's see here, Goldsboro, Newton Grove. Got to keep an eye out there for it. See, Callis says, what's this about Andrew moving? I'm moving down to Florida here in the next coming months. Probably the next 2 months. Let's see. But yeah, so we got a new warning out there for Goldsboro. Oh, new warning just actually popped up here as well. Newton Grove, Van Crossroad, Keener. We have, let's see, Brogden, Marmac, Goldsboro. Yeah, pretty big warning, actually. Let's see, for 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail being a possibility. So, have to keep an eye on it. Also, a new warning just got issued for, let's see, Sanford, Broadway. Let's see here, Lillington, Cameron, all that. This new warning's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. Got to keep an eye on it. Let's see here. Yeah, of course we got South Carolina too. Tori says, you're very welcome, my friend. You deserve to be happy. That's very sweet of you, Tori. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Pilot says big warning area. It is. Pretty big warning area, that's for sure. Seems like these southern ones are not moving that fast. Y'all see them? I mean, they're just kind of a big pool of just convective bursting going on. Let's see, moving northeast at 35. I mean, they're moving faster than anticipated. Moving northeast at 35. Okay. Yeah, typically the more further south you go, from what I've seen, it seems like the speed of the storm slows down quite a bit. The speed of the storm definitely does slow down a bit. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, dude, this program, I swear. My program keeps on glitching, like, left and right. Alright, since we're not watching that camera anymore, we're going to turn that one off. We're going to bring it back to satellite view. Shoot, I forgot what I was going to mention. Oh, yeah. Oh, these storms down here are not moving as fast as the ones that are up here towards the low pressure system. This one's moving at 30. This guy right here is moving, let's see here, moving east at 20 miles an hour. So these guys down here are barely moving that fast at all. Let's see here. So if I was to work my way up here to to the north. I want to see how fast these storms are moving up here. Let's see. What about this guy? Moving east at 30 knots. What about this one? East at 25 miles an hour. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like the closer you get to that low, it seems like the faster those storms move. Let's see. Riley with a $5 super chat. Riley, thank you so much for that. It's super sweet of you. Thank you so much, Riley. That's very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much for helping us out. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and supporting me. Greatly appreciated. Riley, much love. Thank you so much. It's very, very sweet of you. Very thoughtful and very generous of you. Thank you so much, Riley. Greatly appreciated. Let's see. Yeah, look at all these winds that were reported here. Luckily, they weren't up to 70. It doesn't look like. It seems like most of those winds are reported up to 41, 48, 46, 53, 43. Mostly under severe. Got reports, though, here for Hickory. 1 mile south-southeast of Hickory for city of Chesapeake County. The county of the city of Chesapeake, Virginia. 911 call center reported trees down behind Hickory High School, apparently. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Let's see here. Let me look here. Let's see. South Carolina. Yeah, so watching out. We have a warning here for Ridgeland. See here. Tillman. Let's see. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Let's see here. Tori says, since we're all like family, I have an announcement to make. Let's see here. What's your announcement? Gonna be a mom again. Hey, there you go. Tori, congratulations. You're doing April. You know, my birthday's in April, you know. My birthday's April 2nd, so April months. Well, congratulations, Tori. That's awesome. Big congrats to you. Let's see here. What are these warnings out? Yep, still got that one considerable up in North Carolina. That's the one I'm mostly concerned about. We have so many warnings, but they're only for like 60-mile-an-hour winds, which I mean, obviously you still got to watch out for 60-mile-per-hour winds, but let's see here. Yeah, it's for this guy right here. 70-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible. For Scotland Neck, we have Palmyra, we have Hobgood, Speed, see, Conto area. 70-mile-per-hour wind gust. Yeah, that one's probably going to be expiring here pretty soon. Expires at 6:30, so we have 13 minutes to go here. Let's see here. Yeah, dangerous situation. Apparently, emergency management reported this. Oh my gosh, dude, this program is driving me nuts. Emergency management, yeah, apparently is reporting this here. Wind damage or wind gusts observed here. We actually just got a flash flood warning. See, we actually just got a flash flood warning here for Speed, for Conto here. Hobgood, yeah, Scotland Neck. That's the one we got to really look out for. That's the most destructive one we have right now. Yeah, it's my mom's birthday coming up. Oh, I know. I got my gift ready for you. Or it's in the works, Mom. I guess you can consider that I ordered me and my mom a nice lunch for today too, so that'll be her birthday lunch. But I'll get her a gift too. So I'm working on that. Yep, it's almost my mom's birthday and my girlfriend's mom's birthday. Let's see here. All right. Like I said, knock on wood, guys. Like I said, knock on wood. Keep your fingers crossed. I've not seen any tornadic activity so far, which is good. Good. Once again, today's tornado threat exists all the way down from North Carolina up through Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey up to Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, obviously New York, Pennsylvania is in that tornado threat here. Luckily, Proxy's out of that tornado threat because it's pretty close to the northeast. Out of that low pressure system we have going up there, we got that cyclonic activity, that cyclonic motion out there. Let's see here, don't have to do anything. I do, Ma. I love you too. Let's see here. Storming right now here in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Dude, this program. Oh, I thought you said. Oh, I read it. I think I read it storming. But as I was looking at the message, I was like, wait a minute. Did you say snowing? But no. It's storming right now, Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. Yeah, not surprising. We got a lot of storms popping off here across. Got ourselves a bunch of storms popping up here towards Greenville. Yeah, Greenville, North Carolina's going to get hit here pretty soon. Let's see. Models are showing going to be hit by a derecho on Thursday. Dude, what model is that? The NAM 3K? Can't trust one model for first of all. Like I said, models are not perfect at all. They're not perfect at all. Let's see here. All right. Let's move down here to South Carolina. Let's see here. Okay, we got Ridgeland. We have Kusawachi. What? Kusawachi. That's a place that's under the warning here right now. Let's see here towards Ridgeland. Let's see here. Tillman. We have Pineland. We have Garnet. Furman. Luray. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being possible out there. So just gotta watch out for that. Let's see. Where did this guy come from? 5 to 6 trees down with power lines down. Speaking of power lines, I want to see how many people are out without power now. I know it's going to be a lot. Here, I'm going to hop you all over here as well. All right, last update we did was at 5:28, so about an hour ago, okay? We were at 131 people or 131,000 people an hour ago. Ready? Here's a new update. 131,000 people. All right. Yeah, North Carolina has a lot of people. Also, South Carolina now in the totals. 16,000 people without power in South Carolina. 16,000 people without power in Georgia. 19,000 people without power in Alabama. 15,000 without Louisiana. What's going on with California? Probably the heat, maybe. Possibly the heat, I would guess. Dude, this program. This thing is driving me nuts today. I mean, it's been glitching like so much. Ugh. Let's see here. Thanks for looking at my area, Andrew. You're very welcome, Proxy. No problem. Anytime. Yeah, the only thing I'm going to miss about up here where I'm at in Kentucky is the snow. Apparently it's going to be a good snow year. Of course, now that I'm moving down south with my family, further down to Florida with my family, we're going to get big snows. Watch it. It's going to happen. Let's see here. Let me look. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Yep. So once again, y'all, Raleigh is under a flash flood warning. If anybody lives out here in Raleigh, North Carolina, who's watching this live stream right now, make sure that you guys are weather aware out there, especially if you're in low-lying areas there. Definitely got to be on the lookout there. Definitely got to watch out for it. Let's see here. Up to 2 inches of rain has already fallen. Additional amounts up to 1 inch are possible. So up to 3 inches possible, which, you know, is rainfall up to 3 inches possible. You got to think of those low-lying areas could essentially be rising higher than obviously 3 inches. Because you got to think all that water running down into those low depressions there. But anyways. Let's see here. Like no storms in Roanoke Rapids, says DJ. I know, yeah, a lot of the storms have actually crossed out from south. I think southeast Virginia is mostly good, y'all. regarding thunderstorm activity, because that cold front has already kind of rolled through here. Shirtman, I don't know when I'm going to end the live stream, man. You keep on asking that. I don't know. I'm just going to keep it going until I can't. Shaw says, I can't believe I'm still alive. I got carded 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see here. Oh, Courtney's here. What's up, Court? So we got Oglethorpe in a warning, Marshallville in a warning here. But we also got to wish Courtney good luck, because Courtney is doing slider auditions today for scare acting. And so, have to give her a big shout out and a good luck. So yeah, you got this, Court. If you even have your audio on, because I know half the time you don't like hearing this voice. Anyways, let's see here. So a bunch of warnings. All these, yeah, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Nothing out of the ordinary. Still got that really nasty wind here, popping up here towards towards Scotland Neck, Palmyra, Hobgood. Oh my gosh, this program. Let's see here, speed. We have Conto as well. Got to keep on watching it. Apparently, like I said, emergency management reported this one here. Apparently, emergency management reported this 70-mile-per-hour wind gust being possible on that storm there. So, gotta keep an eye on it. All right. Let me see here. I want to look and see the severity. Is it supposed to get any worse than it is? Because I feel like if it's just going to remain around 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts from just severe thunderstorms, I think I'm probably going to call it an early stream today. Because I don't think we need to really cover much on this here. Okay, it looks like a lot of that activity, a lot of the worst of it has kind of looked like it's already kicked through that we've seen today so far. Let's see here. Yep. Here, I'm actually gonna pull you guys over to the models real quickly. Show you what I was talking about. Actually, let's do this one. So we got, yeah, all those storms rolling through. It looks like maybe a few more could pop up across Northern Virginia, according to HRRR. But I feel like a lot of the activity is mostly done with. Yeah, guys, I would just keep an eye out mostly for northeastern North Carolina. It seems like that's kind of be like the most impacted area today. Right in there. Probably going to be like the most impactful region regarding severe thunderstorms tonight. So we got to watch out for those regions there. If I was to drop this to the WRAP model real quickly, look at the winds. I personally believe that would be the greatest place to see a tornado too, considering your lower level jet stream could get up to 20 knots, which is not really anything too high, but could support a weak tornado or two. Yeah. Like I said, knock on wood or anything. Knock on wood. I really don't expect much tornadic activity today. I don't think we'll see much of that, personally. Which is good. Let's go and see if those storms are popping off here. Looks like we might get a little bit of reflectivity echoes up here. Let's see. Yeah, got a couple storms popping up here. Kind of chilling near Leesburg, but just kind of chilling. Not really doing much. Yeah, I think most of the concern. All right. Well, yeah, guys, I think we're going to call it a stream here in a minute. Because, like I said, this is mostly just going to be around 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, which obviously, is just more of a concern for for loose objects outside more than anything. Not like significant damage or anything's expected. So I don't think we're going to need much coverage for the rest of today. Tomorrow, let's see here. Tomorrow, we got a risk tomorrow across the north for hail and damaging winds. I'll probably cover. Like I said, I've been covering these events for months now. One of these days I would like to take a break, but I think I'm going to cover tomorrow as well. Day 3, we got a margin. I might take off on Thursday. I think Thursday will be my day off, y'all. Unless it goes like slight. If it's marginal, I'm going to take off on Thursday. If it's slight, I'm going to consider going live. But day after that is, see here. Yeah, no big events coming up here. Nothing on the days 4 through 8. So we're looking good with that. Let's see here. National Hurricane Center. Yeah, we got two disturbances we're watching here. 10% chance of formation in the next 7 days. This one's very unlikely going to form. 30% chance probability for that guy. Let's see here. GFS model. See what the GFS shows. Yeah, GFS doesn't show much happening with those two. Just kind of get killed either by upper level winds or by lack of moisture. Either one or the other. So yeah, I think a lot of the I think those tropical systems are not going to do very well. But yeah, no. According, like I said, we still have a lot of instability out there across the Carolinas. You can see we still got a little bit of instability, a little bit of thunderstorm juice across central Virginia. A couple more thunderstorms could be possible, but the odds of them being crazy are pretty low. Yeah, lower level winds are very weak up there anyways. I don't think we'll see much tornadic activity personally, but like I said, if they're, it's not impossible, but I don't think we'll see too much about that. So, but yeah. But so y'all, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream here for tonight. Like I said, we just crossed our 2-hour mark today. Not as crazy as the last several days I've been doing. I've been streaming for like, let's see, what was the last couple of days I've been streaming? I did stream an hour or a little bit this morning too, so we've streamed almost 3 hours today, which is not as much as we've been streaming. We've been streaming nearly 6-7 hours each day for the last couple of days, but I just don't think today's worth. It really needs to be streaming anyways, personally. Because it's quite severe. Actually, yeah, look at that. They just dropped half the warnings we had. We have no considerables, just all normal 60-mile-per-hour wind gust storms out there. So, I think now's a good time to call it a stream, you guys. But alrighty, you guys. Well, once again, thank you so much for being here. Let me go ahead and give a big shout out to our donators here today. Like I said, we love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Let's go ahead and see here. We had Proxy with a donation, with 2 donations actually. Thank you so much, Proxy. We had Nana. We had Tori. Let's see, we had Scott with the gifting membership. We had Fly becoming a tropical stormer. We had Wolfgang becoming a tropical stormer. We also had Riley as well. Thank you so much, Riley. Greatly appreciated. And then we also had Brian. With a Venmo donation. Thank you so much, Brian, for donating to our Venmo. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. But those are all of our supporters here for today. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for helping out. You guys absolutely rock. Like I said, if you have not already, consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like. It'll be greatly appreciated. Like I said, we'll cover tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow. We'll do a briefing at probably around 11, 12 o'clock like we did today. Like I said, I'm trying to do that every morning, do like a briefing before the live stream. We, go for coverage. So we'll be, next live stream will probably be around 11 a.m. tomorrow in order to, obviously keep y'all up to date and stuff. But yeah. Well, alrighty, everybody. Well, you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights. We're going to go ahead head over here to the ending screen. Like I said, if there's anything you guys want to go ahead and say goodbye to your friends and family in the chat, go ahead and do so now. But alrighty, everybody. Well, we're going to go ahead and head off here. Stream's now heading off here in 2 minutes. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And we'll catch you guys here for tomorrow. All right, y'all. Be safe out there. See ya later on. Peace out, my friends.